Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Well, hey, here we go. Back again for another one of these. So, welcome back. Alright. Guess I had a couple other things I wanted to catch up on, since I don't get to do these too often. I actually have my 1 year coming up pretty soon. How fucking wacky is that? Although, if you take a look at the VOD channel, or the YouTube channel, you may notice that other VTubers have managed to put out more in a couple of weeks than I have in the span of a year. But I guess now is as good a time as any to reiterate a couple of things. Obviously, I'm playing the very, very, very long game in all of this. So, yeah, I know I say that about every time I do this, but for anyone who's not caught up, or for anyone where this is the first time you're hearing me or seeing me, yeah, I wanted to reiterate. Yeah, I'm not going to be a very regular streamer. I'm not going to be putting out tons of content anytime soon. Now, that's not to say never. Things could always change, but as of right now, this isn't the goal. You know, I do these when I can, and I do whatever I want with these. But I did want to take some time to talk about some other, personal VTuber things, while we're in here. But we'll save that for, the next bit. Let's see, anything else I wanted to get out of the way up front? I think that's it for now. So, okay, yeah, I guess I should probably introduce what we're going to be doing today. So, last time we did this, you saw me set up a virtual Linux computer. So today we're going to be using that virtual computer, and we're going to be browsing ancient internet with it. So long before there was a World Wide Web, there was something called a bulletin board system. Now, the way you typically get attached to these bulletin board systems was through actually plugging a phone line into your computer, and you would use the modem in the computer to make an actual phone call and call another computer, and that computer would pick up, and then it would basically serve you some software that you could browse, where you could create an account, send messages back and forth with the other users of that bulletin board, and even play some games. So we will demonstrate all of that here in a little bit. Now, for our purposes, luckily bulletin boards have kind of continued to be a thing, and they have kind of sort of evolved with the internet as it is now. So instead of using a telephone line and a modem, we're going to be using our Wi-Fi connection to connect to the bulletin boards through something called Telnet. Now, whereas most people think of the internet as the World Wide Web and HTTP and HTML and all of that good stuff, Telnet is an entirely different protocol. So in order to connect to a Telnet setup, you need completely different software than a web browser. Now, some BBSs do have a web interface that you can use to connect to their boards, but to get the most authentic experience, you really ought to be running Telnet software that is capable of displaying a bulletin board the way it's meant to be displayed. And so one thing that I have learned putting all of this together is that in order to display a bulletin board properly with a modern computer, you need some very specific settings, especially in Windows. I see a Vivi. What's up, Vivi? How are you? Alright, Vivi, we're getting ready to show you some old internet here. Alright, let's go ahead and kick it over to the other screen. Alright, so over here we got my virtual computer already loaded up and everything. So this is my Linux machine, Mint Linux specifically, and this is the way I enjoy setting this up to look like this. As we can see, we got a couple more backgrounds loaded in since the last time I did this. I found some more stuff. Oh, the screensaver kicked in. Alright, let me actually get it pulled up here. Alright, I gotta log back in. I should probably undo that. One thing I have noticed here that's a little bit weird, so whenever I'm messing around with the virtual machine, some of my tracking breaks. So that's fun. But more things to look into for later. Luckily the mouse cursor seems to have still tracked. So alright here. Alright, so we got our net runner here. We got our RetroArch for some retro games. VLC for our video stuff. This is Mix for my DJ stuff. We got my web browser, and then all my files right over here. Oh, and hey Vivi, since I have you here, one thing I did want to get into a little bit before I started cruising some bulletin boards is if we open up this here, we go to my pictures folder. Underneath my pictures folder we have my commissions folder, and right up here we got the family portraits. Check that shit out. Alright, AOL. No, we're going even further back than AOL. Actually, old school AOL used to connect through the modem the same way that you would connect to a bulletin board, but no, we ain't doing this. Okay, so yeah, for anybody else who's going to stumble across this, you have Vivi right here in the middle here. Yeah, you see Vivi in the chat, but starting from left to right, we have Solaris right up here. We have Guppy Mooner, Jules Galaxy, Phantom Red, Vix Hellfire, Lodo Malik, Don Leon, Major Freedom, Rigel Orion, Deirdre Gazer, it's VV Vedette right here who's in the chat, standing right next to me. The little green tentacle fella down here is Dial M for Mac. We have Nick Knox, who actually I commissioned to draw this piece, so they are the original artist for this whole picture. They painstakingly drew all of this. And then, who was that? What's up, Wolf? I see. The sun is a deadly laser. It is indeed. And beaming down on all of us. Knock him down. Be nice. Solaris gets to chill up here. He's fine. And then we got Nyx, Fufu, Subby, Albany, Gaz, Calmly, Vile Yuzu, Galactic Pinkles, Rack the Thief, Melody the Fae, and K the Robot. There we go. There's the whole crew right there. So in the 1 year that I've been doing this is basically the entire crew that, I've spent most of my time with. Zero regrets. So when I started this about a year ago, I kind of was very fortunate in the fact that I did kind of have a crew of other robot VTubers that I fell in with. And I do eventually want to get a piece commissioned myself with some of my robo friends. Specifically the Exalted Violet, the princess of all robot VTubers, whose authority I still very much respect. And then her Royal Guard, Vapebot, and Vapebot with the whole Lambda crew. If you go way back into my archives, you can probably still catch a little bit of Violet and Vape and hanging around. I think there is still one VOD of me playing some Tower Unite with them. But let's see here. A couple of other the robot friends that I would want to shout out well, but those specifically. Alright. Here, and since I'm showing off art anyway, here's a piece I commissioned of myself with Bluebird Hay. Even before I started hanging out with some of the other robots, as soon as I got my model, some of the things I did to kind of get a feeling for all of the software and setting everything up and messing around with OBS was I would hang out in Snuffy's VC. Like, yes, that Snuffy, the raccoon girl. I was a member of her Discord. Still am. And would hang out in the VCs on her Discord and basically just chill with everyone in the robot body, using virtual camera. And it was through Snuffy that I stumbled across Bluebird Hay. And so I started checking out a couple of his streams, watched him do some art, and somehow managed to talk him into drawing me. I did specifically pick a bust up shot, so that way you didn't have to draw a whole hell of a lot of me. But as you can see, like, what part is there, there's already a shitload of detail in here. And Haynard fucking did it all on stream and was cussing me the entire time, and I do not blame him at all, because goddamn, that is a lot. But another part of it is that I did want him to have like his little bird form OC in the picture too, so that way he got the shout out. So that's me with Bluebird Hay. Now, as a mechanical piece of art, you do have to find artists that do specialize in mechanical work, and so that's where I stumbled across Hamberry here. Now you've probably seen me use this, like, this is the picture that I use for my kind of default PNG. This is the original, so it's still got Ham's signature right here. But again, like, I gave him a shot of my model and told him, like, the only thing that I wanted different was the thumbs up. So I got my little friendly thumbs up right here. Here's one of the pieces that I got from Big Fingers Ro. And Ro's kind of become my go-to guy for whenever I want art. There's another piece that I commissioned from Ro that I don't have in this collection here. But if you ever see me holding a microphone, he's the one who drew that mic in the arm. Yeah, so I can hold my mic. You'll see me bust that out for karaoke, or if I'm ever conducting interviews again, which I seem to get tasked to do a lot. Apparently, I'm the guy that's going to be doing interviews. I'm going to turn that music down just a little bit. It's still a bit too loud. Alright, cool. Alright. But, yeah, so Rogue sent me back, it's basically this label without the distress and the tearing. But, a full poster size shot of this, complete with the, quote unquote Nintendo seal of approval and everything. And when we were talking about putting this piece together, he actually asked me, so how well did you treat your NES games back in the day? And I admit, no, I had that shit sitting out all the time. I didn't have a specific shelf for them. They were always just kind of thrown around the Nintendo, or on the floor in front of it, or stashed somewhere around. Luckily, none of them ended up looking this bad, but there's a fair amount of distress on these, and that was because I admitted straight up, no, I didn't take super good care of my games. Like everybody else, I had to pick that shit up and blow into it a couple of times before I even, attempted to throw it into the NES. And then, this is me done by, Emil, or Emil Lemon, on Twitter. And right around the time that I was talking to Ro, I happened to mention that I was having trouble looking for people who would do art of me. Oh shit, it's Wob. What's up, Wob? How you doing? And so I wanted to show off some of my commissions here. And Emil straight up admitted to me, I've never done mechanical work. This looks like it's gonna hurt a whole hell of a lot, but he wanted to give it a shot, so I said, hey man, go for it. And a Devi, I see a Devi too. Oh shit, what's up? Oh, the trip I'm getting ready to take you guys on. But I wanted to talk about a couple of things before we get started into the main event here. See, I'm just showing off some of the files I have on my computer now. See, look over here. This is my little virtual machine I already got here, where I have my pictures set up. Here's my desktops folder. Got all kinds of cool new desktop backgrounds that you'll eventually see it just kind of circulate through in the back here. A lot of fractals, a lot of cityscape, cyberpunk looking shit. So got all that. But let's go ahead and get into the main event here. So there's a program called Netrunner. And what you use Netrunner for is to connect to bulletin board systems. And bulletin boards are what existed, as far as two computers talking to each other before there was the World Wide Web. You would actually plug the computer into a phone line and use your computer to call another computer, and this is the kind of shit that you would get. Now, all of this does look very authentic to a DOS program, similar to what I used to use back in the day when I was using, my 486 to call up other 486 and Pentium computers in my local area code. Now, there were only a few other hardcore computer nerds who even knew what a bulletin board was, let alone how to set one up, let alone one that had multi-user chat where multiple people could call in at the same time, because that was a special feature. Normally you could only have one person on at a time, but the really cool ones, you had multi-node chat, so you can have 2-3 people on at the same time, and they could even talk to each other in real time or play the same games together in real time. So since I already have my account set up here at Missing Link BBS, we'll go ahead and connect to that one just so I can kind of show you around. Now, unfortunately, I did blow through all of my game credits for today. So here we go. Here's the main enter. So type in your handle. So here's where I put in my name to log in. So we will do BR0B0T with the zeros, of course. And my super cool, special, high security password. Alright, so there we go. We get a couple of messages waiting here for us. Check out the forums and post a few messages. Hit W to see who is online, or C for the conference room, or you do AR for the arcade. I've already played some of the games here, but we can try some of the others. Alright, we will continue. My quote for today is, most cows give more milk when they listen to music. Wow, deep. Alright, there we go. Check for new files. Alright, space abort. No new files since 1-101. Now, you can kind of get the feeling that this board has existed for a while. But, it still has an active telnet connection, and apparently there are people who do still log in from time to time. So, let's see here. I'll do a question mark to get to our main menu here. So here's the main menu. Here's everything we can do. Messages, conference, user listing, transfers, arcade, outbound telnet. Okay, so we could technically connect to other bulletin boards from this bulletin board, but that one looks a little bit grayer than the rest, so that may not actually work. Okay, library, voting booth. Alright, let's see what's going on in messages. So we'll do M for messages. Enter. Alright, we'll do question for back. Scan messages, update sections, transfer, kill messages, read messages, enter new messages. Okay. Alright, so we'll do a couple other boards before here, because some of them, Jimbo. What's up, Jimbo? How you doing? We're taking a look at some bulletin boards. Go along with us to our journey through the ancient internet. Alright, is that back to main? Oh, exit back to main. I see what they did. Scan messages, update sections. Alright, so let's try updating our sections here. Usenet sports, Usenet experience, Usenet conspiracy. Oh no, it looks like we could go down a rabbit hole here. Okay, let's do 7 for Usenet conspiracy. And a conference list. Sort, toggles, find, get a... No, okay. Do F for find. Text to search for. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. So no, not a fan of how this message section is kind of laid out. I've seen other boards do it better, and we'll take a look at some down the line here. Okay. Let's exit back out to the main menu. Alright, transfer. So there's actually a file trading section. Transfers. HC file utility. Alright, let's see what we get here. Oh wow, yeah, see a whole lot of Windows 95 stuff. See, again, kind of giving an idea of what kind of time period, shit like this was all operating in. Alright. So we will quit back out of this. Okay, we are still in the transfers menu. Let's see, search for files, list files. Yeah, let's do a list. L for list. 0 for all files. Demo test drives, wave sound files, text files. I'm not sure what this WC and NTP is, or this WS conference. Nothing really jumping out at me here. Let's see, it looks like I'm missing some numbers here. So there's probably an authentication method I could go through where I get access to all of the cool shit. But yeah, I don't really plan on investing in quite that much time on this board. Let's see here. Via text file. Goodbye, log off. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, so yeah, not a whole lot going on here in Missing Link. Alright, so let's exit back out to main. Alright, let's try see for conference. I'm now in the lobby. Robot is entered. I'm here alone. Oh, that is sad. Hello. Robot says hello. Robot is alone. Alright. Let's see, here's all the list of commands we can use. Story tire, time manager, display hex code, launch IRC client. Oh wow, yeah, IRC. Yeah, see. It's that old good internet. Oh, we got somebody else in here. Sweet Potato, welcome Sweet Potato. Oh, and then Trooper. Yeah, what's up, Trooper? How you guys doing? So, okay. Alright, we will exit the chat room. There's nobody else in here with us. Okay. So we'll hit the arcade. So here's our list of our games here. So we have Wild West, Wheel of Fortune, something called Whorehouse, which I did investigate earlier. That door is broken, so if we try, yeah, see, program not found, so we can't find out what's going on in the whorehouse. Oh no. Again, that's probably something else that might also be locked behind some authentication. La Pimp and Scrabble. But Legend of the Red Dragon, that's kind of the game to play. And unfortunately, I've already burned all my Lord points for today, so there's not a whole lot I can do in there. But I did play some Wheel of Fortune earlier and actually managed to solve a puzzle, so let me show that off for you. So you type into command, and here we go, we're launching the program. So here's our Wheel of Fortune. As you can see, all very rudimentary. Oh wow, this is the exact same puzzle. Okay, now it did not take me long to solve it earlier, but I will walk through the process with you all again. So here we go. We'll follow our commands down here. Enter to spin the wheel. So let's spin the wheel. We got our fancy little flashing graphics down here in the bottom showing us what's happening on the wheel. So I just landed on free spin. So I get another spin. Hooray. Alright, here we go. 800. Okay, so I type in my letter that I want to guess. We're going to put in S. Okay, so we got two S's, so that's 1600. Alright. I'll hit enter to spin the wheel again. Alright, here we go. The one in the middle is the one that we're paying attention to. See, 700. So I know that there is an N in here. Okay, shout it out in chat if you've figured it out already. Yeah, I know what it is. So I'm gonna keep on going here. I don't want to spend money in the vowels yet, so I will spin again. Alright, here we go. 500. Okay, so skipping the vowel, we'll go to the next consonant. That is a K. Okay, the subject is candy. Here's our letters already. Shout it out if you figured it out. Come on. I'll keep on going. Alright, here we go. 300. Again, we're going to skip the vowel, so I will put in an R. Alright. Okay, I'll go ahead and solve it. Yeah, nobody else shouting it out. So it is Snickers bar. I am correct. We've completed one puzzle for today. The Sis Opera has left 2 puzzles for today. Okay, now SysOp stands for System Operator. So it's basically the guy who put up this bulletin board and runs it. And I've often thought about starting and running my own board, and I may still. It has always been one of those things on my like computer geek check off list that I've yet to check off. I did maybe have one set up for like a hot minute back in the day that, again, like, you know, people could dial into using a phone line. Probably only had like very basic rudimentary menus, like even worse than the ones on here. So, and probably even less to do. All right. No, I will quit. Do @ to quit and save. And there we go. Robot with a score of 3,400 for one puzzle. Okay. Support shareware. So help your system register to store. So yeah, in theory, for some of these games, you do have to actually pay for the software to add them to your bulletin board. But you could get like free demos, so, you know, or shareware versions of it. And it looks like that's what we're running here. Alright. So we will do Legend of the Red Dragon. I've kind of already blown through my my Lord points for today. Yeah, as you can see, I have already been on today. Here are my current stats. I did manage to level myself up to 200 experience for level 2. I have no more forest fights for today, and that's how you grind out your points. Yeah, as you can see, all of this is going to be done through text. There's no fancy graphics happening here. 77 gold in hand. It's because, yeah, as you can see right across there, I have 2,500 in the bank. That's my earnings for today. I am armed with a dagger. My armor is a heavy coat. We have 21 attack strength because I did manage to find a power-up in the forest. I am a student of the mystical skills, and I have a point that I could use for the mystical skills today if I were to have any more fights. But unfortunately, I did kind of get overexcited, as you can see here. So Robot is beaten Holder, and that's basically the level 1 trainer, gym master, I guess you could say. So that's when I leveled up to level 2, was defeating the level 1 trainer. And then here are the other players that I have killed today. So I've killed Fly Guy, and I told him, "You've been terminated." A little bit of joke here. I have also killed a player named Crom. So Crom falls before robots. I've killed somebody named Thought. So more like Thoughtless, am I right? Haha, funny joke. I've killed Boots, so now Boots going around barefoot. And I've killed Dougal. Too bad, Dougie. So if we hit Y for yesterday's news, as we can see here, not a whole lot happening. So I think, you know, I've probably been the most active, if not in this game, you know, or on this board, certainly in this game. See if we list the other warriors. Yeah, see all those dead guys. That's all me. But I'm currently alive and on. Dalamar here looks like he has put some time into the game, but again, no way of telling if they even play anymore, or when the last time they were even on. Okay, no, I don't want to give up the game. Okay. Let's see here. We do O for other places. We get this menu here, and basically what this is you can actually have, you know, mini games within the larger game here. These are basically mods for this game that you can add on. These aren't necessarily integrated by default. So you have all these like little side quests and things you can go on. I've already done the cave with the castle and Barak's house. So, I don't know, I guess let's see what's going on in Blackwing Cove. So if we had 4, alright. And the art's showing up okay here for the most part. So we continue. Word has gotten around Vandora that Raven Blackwing is buying exceptionally good horses for its stables at the Cove. You have also heard rumors that there is a king's ransom and golden gems hidden somewhere in the cellars of the old mansion. The estate was once known as Pirates' Cove. Folks said that the pirates used to smuggle their booty in by way of the secret tunnels which connected somewhere with the beach. Okay. Although you have oftentimes explored the sandy shore and boulders beneath the great house, you have found no openings or clues as to where the caverns are. Impulsively, you decide to go to the cove, hoping to find treasure. Alright. You will... Okay, let's just start going down the list here. So T to try to sneak into the cellar. While everyone is distracted, you sneak off and manage to get inside the old mansion. A thin layer of dust covers everything as you lightly hurry into the kitchens. From here you find the door to the cellar. You rush down rickety steps, gleefully rubbing your hands together. Places filled with old vats, lockers, and barrels, too many to open. Several wooden doors are in the rough rock walls. You open the door and find nothing but an old room overlain with dust. Okay, Raven Blackwing enters the cellar unexpectedly. His face darkens with rage when he sees you opening a door. "Get the hell out of here," he thunders, drawing his blood sword. Oh, that sounds no bueno. You dodge his tall, dangerous presence and run up to the creaking steps. Hurriedly, you leave the house like the devil himself is on your heels. Surely hires tears, sees you running away. "Stop, thief," he shouts and shoots an arrow through your shoulder. Your hit points go down. Oh no, okay, I took some damage. Okay. Okay, we can hear some tall tales. About the war here at the Cove, it was glorious for sure. Seems that in his youth, Blackwing made some evil enemies. They found one out, so shows what you're waiting for. Yep, you have a 5,000 fight to the death. After a minute, he smiles. Them was the days we killed them all and burnt their ships. Want to see where they landed? Oh yeah. Pick the tour. Oh, okay. Ooh. There's a whole wall of text. Okay. Alright. He glimpsed Raven walking bare feet along the beach. A man in Vandora. Parents died when he was 14. Raised by a royal stable master. Some folks, an affair with Princess Autumn Rose. Oh, kinky. Probably true, since they both disappeared one stormy night when she was 18 and he only a little bit older. He's 6'2", strong of limb, dark eyes. He's a recluse, so folks don't really get to know him. Queen Venom Autumn Rose is a widow now. Oh, okay. Trying to come back, blah, 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 blah. Alright. Oh, and that's all there was to that, huh? So your horse for 20... do I have a horse? Do I even have a horse? I don't think I do. If I hit the button, what happens? You don't have a horse. Okay, yeah, see, I told you. Alright, I will quit. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot to do here. Okay, let's, whatever number 5 is, maybe Phoebe could tell me what that is later, but, alright. Okay, alright. It's a fair and just master, that he is, if you go there, northeast by dang. State your business. A female creature advises holding a blade to your belt. I just seek employment, you rasp. Darren whispers loving it. Do not treat our visitor in such a way. Okay, the red invites you in, serves you a hot meal. Says you may sleep in the barn. I'm Circe, lady of this manor. My husband will return by morn. Certainly too stable. I'd be more to Duggan as around here. Alright. Okay. So, give me a fairy. Quit. Okay. So I guess we will explore the grounds. Can't use this function. And ooh, okay. Alright, see, again, run into more of that shareware I told you about. Alright, so let's talk to Ulrich. Did I return home last night? I'll try back another day. Alright, so I don't get to do that. Alright, let's make him a Marta. Nope. Can't do that either. Can we at least flirt? No. Doesn't seem to be a whole hell of a lot we can do. Alright, so, alright, I'm getting out here. So much for that. Okay. Hey, there we go. Alright, and we will go back to the other places list. Let's see if there's anything we can do in here. Alright. You walk into the jewelry store at Miss Vendora. We are here by a sexy, busty, alluring blonde clerk. Her long tresses curl freely down her back. She's dressed in a purple frock and is surrounded by some sparkling gems. Can I help you? Impet smile. Oh, I don't have any gems. Oh no. Let's see here. What else impressive? Oh yes, thank you. Appreciate that. That is one thing I do have going for me. I do look very cool. So yeah, funny story about that. Okay. So when I decided I was going to become a VTuber, I always knew I was going to be a robot. So I started looking around just for different cool robot forms for inspiration. But then I stumbled across a website that actually here, since we're already on my computer, I can minimize this. It'll probably kick me out of the game. Yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah, screw it. Alright, let's go ahead and pull it back up. Netrunner, come back. Yeah, let's see one quit game, yes, alright. And we can G for goodbye, which is to immediately log off the bulletin board. Alright, connection terminated. Alright, so yeah, we're no longer connected to the board. I'll go ahead and close up there. Alright, let's open up the web browser here. I'll go to, let's do a search for CG Trader. Alright, so this is basically just a website for people to show off their, oh, sorry about all the white, god damn, that's bright. Alright. But yeah, it's basically just a website for 3D modelers to show off their 3D models and to where you can commission them. So I'm pretty sure right here I just typed in robot. Let's see here, there's all kinds of cool 3D robots here. So scrolling down, and everybody already gives me shit for looking like the Terminator, but I mean that actually kind of was what I was going for. So yeah, I think it was scrolling through here. And I see if you take a look, like, yeah, this might remind you of somebody. Let's see here. See all kinds of cool robots. But here to get to meet specifically, we do robot soldier. There we go. Yeah. Let's see, there I am. $40. Now I did contact the designer here. Let's see here. Yeah. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, but yeah, Bolestov here. But speaking of which, like, you know, given everything that's kind of going on in the world right now, I kind of want to reach out to Dad here and check in on him. Because, yeah, shit might be not cool where he's at right now. But yeah, like, I talked with the guy for a while. He wanted to try rigging everything himself, and so I gave him lots of time to do that, but eventually he did just kind of hit a wall, so I did have to take his model here to somebody else, and was very fortunate to find somebody on Fiverr who had everything rigged for VTubing like within 24 hours for not a whole lot more here. But as you can see, like, this was probably not originally meant for VTubing, but since 3D VTubers are a thing, yeah, it was not that hard to get everything done. So, yeah. What'd you say? Yeah, I should probably move this over here so I can... Yeah, I've heard of people spending a hell of a lot more money than I did, you know, for their model. So, but then again, I've kind of went about it a very weird, back around way. But luckily it all worked out, because here we are. Alright. So back on topic here, let's go back to... So if you wanted to try browsing some bulletin boards here, and do the bulletin board list, yeah, the Telnet BBS guide here. It's a very cool resource right here. You can download a full list. You can view it right here on the website, or you can do a search if you like had a specific one you were just looking for the address for, or you have this list here on the side. So like as you see right here, missing links was right up here at the top. That's where I found that. But and this will even show you new BBSs this month. Okay, so missing links actually just got added to the list recently. All right, Mr. Sapphire. That sounds interesting. All right, it's a Synchronet board. That's one thing that you'll kind of start to learn here in the difference in the different types of bulletin board software. Back in the day, Renegade was the software of choice for setting up and running a bulletin board system, but it was also very much set up for accepting incoming calls. So I don't know if there's a way to rig Renegade for Telnet. Like, I'm going to guess there is. I'm pretty sure some people doing it. Actually, here, let's come back to our guide here. Is that one of the search features? Software, yeah, okay. Yeah. So here you go, here's our list. Let's see, it shows you like how many are using it. Oh, there's some Atari boards up here, wow. C64, Centipede, I've heard of Centipede. Major BBS, yep. But yeah, 226 using Mystic. Yeah, for Telnet bulletin boards, Mystic is kind of like the shit right now. But no, I specifically want to see if there's anybody. I goofed up. All right, let's go back. Software. I want to look for Renegade specifically. Renegade, we got 12 of them. Alright. Let's see some Renegade boards. 13th floor. That sounds in Battlestar Pegasus. Catch 22. Okay, yeah. Just because we got cool robot NC art right here. And it's even using a Zap2. With a port of 24. Okay, so what we do is we copy that address. Let's bring it over here to Netrunner. Plug that in. Let's right click. Text edit to clipboard. Oh no. Directory. Okay, we're going to... Oh yeah, insert for a new one. Okay, so we're gonna add a new board here. So hit our insert key. All right. Catch 22. Okay. It says name Catch 22. Enter. Alright, so here's where shit's gonna get tricky. Alright, I'll go ahead and type it in manually. Alright, so it's catch22.zep2.org. So yeah, I can remember that because that was also Zep2 is what I use for my Minecraft server. But we need a port. I guess we'll try putting in the port over here too, because it's normally 23 by default, but they have theirs set up for 24. Alright. So we'll escape port done. We will save our changes. Alright, let's see if we can connect to catch 22. Connected. Hey, there we go. Very good. Anti-detected. Yeah, so we get all of our cool artwork here. That went a little bit quick. Alright. New user. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it said no. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go back to our directory and let's try connecting again. There we go. Okay, cool. New user should check new user. Oh, did I already mess it up? Okay, so I'm gonna check something here. Well, let's see if just throwing it into here is gonna do anything for us. There we go. Check, yes. So user errors here to select as new user. Privately owned system intended for the owners and members use only. If you're affiliated with law enforcement, FBI, or any other organization that was bulletin board, then you must. Okay. Alright, failure to report such connection, considered as entrapment. You see, that's what I love about Renegade boards. Logging is new, yeah, I am new. Please enter your handle. I am Robot with the zeros. Real name, okay. So I will go ahead and I will actually give it real name, but I'm not going to show you all that, so excuse me for just 1 minute here. Alright, I'm gonna make that go away for just a little bit. Stand by while I do the thing. My Mickey. Street address. Just typing in personal info. No, it's kind of interesting, and don't be put off when you do get hit with all of this as well when you sign up to a bulletin board for the first time, because it is just going to straight up ask you for a lot of personal details, but it's the same kind of stuff that you pretty much fill out for anything else that you sign up for online. So again, all of this is kind of par for the course. Auto detect ANC, yes. Screen width, there we go with defaults. Yeah, clear the screen between menus, screen pausing, yes. And here's where I set up my super cool secure password. Alright, and we will verify the password. Hooray. Okay. Alright, let me go ahead and bring all this back up on the screen for you guys. There we go. Okay. Alright. Cool. so we can quit and save. And send a new user application letter to the sysop. Okay. So basically, here's where I type in, okay. Oh, and now it's disconnected again. Interesting, interesting. See, I don't know if that's a glitch or if it's like intentionally throwing me out because I'm doing something wrong. Okay. Yeah, let's log into Catch-22. Alright, well, I at least have my account set up now so I can log in. Robots. Password. Login incorrect. Oh no. Maybe I just goofed the password? Oh, okay. Oh wow. Yep, not prepared to show that, so excuse me while I take the screen away again. Alright, stand by. I am an old and ancient machine, but I am not prepared to tell you exactly how old. See, I am not validated yet. Okay. Well, I guess we're not logging into Catch-22 then. Okay, so let's close that down. Yeah, we'll hang up. Connection terminated. Okay. So back to the list then. Let me bring this back up for you. Actually, funny you should ask, Trooper. Within this virtual machine, I very much could set up Doom. And give this the full experience of what I would be using a computer for back in the day. So yes, browsing bulletin boards and playing Doom. So here, as a matter of fact, so if we go into Linux here, you pull up your nifty little software manager. Now within Software Manager, I can type in cheesy Doom, and right there it is. Yeah. So we would install cheesy Doom. There's all of our dependencies. Oh, my actual internal OS. Okay, so yeah, here we'll do a quick little lore dump real quick. Okay. So as you can see, I just showed off where I got my body from, but like that is actually integrated into the lore here. I just got the body. I did start out life a perfectly normal human nerd. So if you hear me talking about growing up and having a life before now, it's because up until I stole this body, I was just a normal ass dude who did, intentionally put his brain into a robot body. Now, how much of like firmware and operating systems the body has in order to work, I haven't quite unlocked yet. See, so I can do some torso wiggling, I can move my head around, I can flap my jaw when I talk, but that's about all I have. And I can do some moving my arms here, but yeah, as we unlock more body tracking, that's just quote-unquote me unlocking more of the robot body, the human consciousness integrating further into the machine. But yeah, I'm the cyberpunk transhumanist dream come true. Somebody confronted me with the question, would you put your brain in a robot body? I sure as fuck said yes. Okay. So yeah, I can't find the Doom WAD files, so that is more stuff that I can set up, but yeah, that's project for another time. But yeah, as far as running Doom, within the nifty little virtual machine that we're running here, absolutely have just enough horsepower to run Doom. I got all kinds of cool retro games here too. Right. Oh yeah, let me get the controller here. Hey, yep, controller's working. And here, I'll even pull up the controller here on screen. Now, again, see, interesting fun fact. Whenever I'm using the virtual machine, some of my model tracking breaks. So I will still pull out my, where is it? I have devices. Alright, so yeah, here's my gamepad. See, I have a controller, and normally you would be able to see me using this controller, but yeah, again, oh no, I've gone too far. Oopsie. Come back. And there we go, I'm back. Alright, yep, sorry about that. Yeah, I went a little too far closing out menus. But yeah, see, normally you would be able to see me using the controller. You know, if you go back and check some of the previous VODs, you know, you do actually see me. It's just for whatever reason it doesn't work within whenever I also have virtual machine up. So something's conflicting somewhere, but you won't think too deeply on it. Okay, but we'll load some content that I'm about to start directory correctly now. So I'm gonna go to mount ROMs. There we go. I guess I have to remount that directory, huh? Oh well. Oh well, so much for that fun little ADHD diversion. I'm gonna close that for now. No video games for today. More bulletin boards. We'll do one more and then we'll call it a night. So let's pull up our list here. Alright. BBS list. Tonnet BBS guide. Software. Let's try another Renegade board. Renegade. Here we go. We got 12 to pick from. Apply that filter. Okay, so yeah, we had 13th floor, we had Battlestar Pegasus, we had Catch 22, Dark Realms, Defile, Physics, Port of Call, the Prison Board. Prison Board Renegade BBS is a fully functional system with files, messages, games, system connected to FidoNet, Metronet, and messages. Okay, so yeah, it's and Trade Wars. So I'd say they definitely promised Trade Wars. Renegade Frontier, Starflight, Studio Underground, Titanic. All right. Let's see here. Let's try Dark Realms. It's a significantly edgy name, and this is one of the ones that actually has something of a oh, and it is still dial-up as well. Like, homeboy still got a phone number you can call. Holy shit. Alright. So who knows, maybe we'll run into one of the locals. Alright. Okay. Oh, what's up, Tots? Hello, Tots. Yeah, dial up. Yeah, see, this is how you used to do this shit back in the day. Alright. Terminal writer, you got a directory. Alright, let's do another one. Insert. Alright, what was it? Dark Realms. Dark Realms. I spelled that wrong. There we go. A few more possible caves to look at. Yeah, so he's still looking for a place to live. And I hope you find one soon. Because I like, you know, not to speak too far out of turn here, but like, you know, we do miss you. Miss you hanging out. We miss the Gerblin. Make a phone call in the place this week. Hell yeah. You'd love to see it. Get the Gerblin moved into a new spot so you can come back and hang out. Okay, what's the address? BBS.darkrealms.ca. Canadian. BBS. Dark Realms.ca. Alright. Didn't specify any kind of weird ports or anything, so I guess his is all standard. So we can hit back, save changes. Alright, let's call up Dark Realms. They're connected. Okay, I need to apply. So we will log in as new. Dig the art, check that out. Yeah, see, it's that good edgelord shit. Don't be a lamer or a troll. Alright. I am neither. User handle. Alright, I am robots. With the zeros. Alright, here we go. I will give it real info, but you all gonna get to see that. So, alright. Stand by while I fill in and give it all my life's information. Birthday. Okay, let's see. And we can auto detect that in the future. Okay, we'll do default settings, screen clearing. Okay, yeah, let's see. This one isn't asking for addresses or anything like that, so we just wanted a name and a birthday. Some places will go so far as to ask you for addresses and zip codes. Alright, here we go. Alright, so you guys gotta look at this menu. That's that good shit. Okay. Birthday. Okay, yeah, this is just the user settings menu. Okay, so we will quit and save. Okay, so now we can log in. Oh wow, check out the login screen. God damn, I love this art. I can never get over how fucking awesome NC art is. Okay. Should have some BBS. Okay. So our sysop name's Atreyu. Okay. So, oh, yeah, we only got 2 hours left. Alright. So, check it out. I wonder if that's all today, though. Interesting. Alright, showed me I'm the only one. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Thanks a lot. Okay. Oh, looks like I might be nuking this VOD. Okay. So, let's see here. First thing I always like to check file menu. Okay, area change. Okay. Let's see, so here's all of our weird nifty files and stuff we can download. Okay, I got 3D objects and Amiga files and BBS files, computer games. Okay, what kind of, so we'll do, yes. Okay, continuous, okay. Yeah, see, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, so let me go back to that list. Let's see, I screwed up and I said continuous. Okay, I think computer games is 10, so let's just give them 10. Okay, and let's see here, set scan areas, center batch menu, list files, so yeah. Oh, see? So you remember how like you were not supposed to be a lamer or a troll, or like, you know, on the other board that I tried signing up for, and you cannot be associated with the any kind of law enforcement or, you know, the FBI or anything. Because again, like, you know, here's the type of info that like these people are want to be trading around. I guarantee you, like, all of this was like, you know, yeah, fucked up fast. Alright, yeah, you know what? Just for shits and grins, what is this one? Alright, so, okay, I want to download a file. Alright, I think that one was just called fuck fast. That's it. Yeah, there it is. Get fucked up fast. Okay. Oh, downloading. Okay. So X modem, Y modem. I remember Z modem was kind of the one I used to use back in the day. So when you download shit from the web, it is all going through the HTTP protocol. To download stuff from BBSs, yeah, you kind of have to go about it a little bit differently. And these are different types of download protocols. Some of them offer better connection than others. No, I don't want to log off under download path. Okay. So yeah, file directory broken. Oh, and maybe even crashed the whole thing. Give me. We cancel. Okay, so yeah, I may have to hang up and call back. Alright, so I'll log back in. Oh, no, because I used the 0. There we go. Alright, so just in case, I know damage has kind of already been done, but just in case it's gonna throw up that user info page again. So let's skip past that. Yep, yep. Okay, here we go. Alright, and window. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Let's back over here at the main menu. Alright, so looks like files aren't going to work. Email, messages, personal info, teleconferencing. Funny boots on the message. Who is online? Okay, you know, yeah, see, I am the only one online. Okay. Alright, let's just go to the games then. Okay, so we got some more Lord, we got some Trade Wars, Usurper. Oh, there's a good one. Alright. So yeah, we'll try to get into some of these later. Yeah, we've already burned up a fairly decent amount of time here, but yeah, you can see I prefer some of these boards to some of these others because again, you get all the cool anti-art and everything that you used to get back in the day. Yeah, there's a couple boards that may also have like full-on anti-galleries with just a whole lot of this like cool like text art here. You know, kind of like this, where you can kind of see. So yeah, I'll do some more digging offline, you know, join a couple more boards, see if I can find some like really good ones. But I mean, so far so good on this one. So yeah, I haven't played any Usurper in a while, so I'm looking forward to diving back into that. But there we go. Here's some ancient internet for y'all. This is what we used to do back before there was a web. You know, like this was, you know, going online back in the day. So hopefully, you know, the aesthetic is still really cool. I still really appreciate it. You know, menus and everything are clearly labeled. You know, you can kind of, you know, just kind of, you know, intuit your way around. Yeah, you know, hopefully I've kind of convinced some of you all to try it out. You know, The program you need to connect to it is called Netrunner, and it's pretty much available for every platform. Setting up for Windows is going to be a whole lot easier than it was for me setting it up here in Linux. But then, you find your Telnet BBS list from that Google search. Just go down that list, you sign up, find something you like. If you end up signing up for some bulletin boards, when this YouTube video goes up, I think I can edit out some stuff after the fact. I'm probably going to nuke the Twitch VOD, but for the YouTube video, I can edit out the one frame that showed some of my info, where I inadvertently doxed myself. But I can show you all some of that. And that was fun. But if you end up joining some bulletin boards, leave some messages in the comments below, and I'll check some of them out too. And I can snipe you in Lord, or in Trade Wars. I think next one I will do like a full Trade Wars playthrough, because that gets kind of involved. Like, there is a lot to that game. I remember losing hours in it, and like once I figured out how to play it, like I really got into it. And there is a helper program that helps automate a lot of the steps. I don't know if getting that to work anymore is going to be a thing, but we'll take a look into that as well. But that'll be it for now. We'll catch you all later. Take it easy, and we'll catch you for the next one. Maybe next weekend. I don't know. Stay closer to Twitter to find out. But we'll catch you later. Oh, here. Okay, before we call it completely done here, let's see if I can actually find somebody to raid. Well, no, I'm not going to be able to do that. Oh, no, I can't do the cold Twitch raiding thing, because of the way I'm broadcasting. Sentai. My dude, my guy, my buddy, my pal. You showed up just in time for me to leave. And like I said, I can't even do the cold raiding thing where I raid you into somebody else, because I'm using Restream. Or actually, no, hold on. Wait, no, I can still do this. Hold on. There is a way. Stand by. Oh, and look at that. One of the people I just showed you just connected. Alright, so here. We will goodbye out of this. Connection terminated. Close it up. Okay, let me show you all who I'm sending you out to. Pictures. Okay, so you see this little green ball tentacles right down here in the middle. That's who I'm getting ready to send all of your Twitch viewers to. If you're on through the YouTube channel, so sorry. You won't get to participate in the raid. But so it's just the way of things. Alright. Okay, so we will do hopefully this works. This will be my first time trying to do this. This channel is intended for mature audiences. Oh, okay. So I can't rate somebody who has a mature tag on? Oh, alright. Oh damn, denied. Alright, let me find somebody else. Got anybody else I can send you to? Alright. Oh, the Raid 2 Mac is going on. Okay, so no, cool. I'm dropping you all off with Mac. Alright, so I actually don't have a raid message, so just type in robot raid. Here's your little copy and paste thing that you can drag. And say hello to my tentacle friend. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Trooper and Sentai. Sorry you got in late. As everyone else, we'll catch you around. Alright, take it easy, y'all.
Straight from the hand of God. How was your stream today, bro? Try to forget something was different about him. He had been since he started talking. He still couldn't